Hey Jake, Isla, Gemma, and Samantha. It's Thrilling Thursday. So I thought to get ready for Thrilling Thursday, or to get ready for Feel Good Friday, I wore some sparkly birds on my tank top, and then I have a bird on my head. What do you think? Do you like it? Alright, so today we are going to be not reviewing, we're going to be working on units of time, but we're going to be converting units of time, just like we did with their units of measure. So really not very hard. I'm going to fix my bird here. You have your conversion chart, which I did update in the Google Classroom, so I'll post that. So you may want to copy it into your notebook, Isla, yes. Or maybe copy those conversions into your notebook so it's right there and you don't have to keep clicking back and forth. So this is what we're working on today. So our units of time. So let me come a little bit closer. So we have 1 hour 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 week equals 7 days. 1 year equals 12 months. 1 year equals 52 weeks. And 1 year also equals 365 days. Except when we have a leap year like this year, it's 366 days. All right, and we're going to again be changing our larger unit of time to a smaller, so we're always going to multiply. Now these numbers are a little bit trickier, so you're going to have to do your workout on the side. So a lot of vertical multiplication today. Okay, so let's get started. So suppose I have 8 days. I want to know how many hours is that? Okay, so 8 days. How many hours? Well, 1 day equals 24 hours, so that means we have to do 24 times 8. We have to set that up vertically. So 24 times 8, just like this. All right, and then you guys know how to do the multiplication. You have your charts to help you. So 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 is 9. I get 192. So 8 days is 192 hours. So again, we're doing all the same types of conversions that we've been doing. We're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit. You are just using units of time, and the multiplication is a little more difficult, but you guys can handle it. All right, let's do another one. Suppose I have 9 weeks. I want to know how many days. Well, this one's a little bit easier because 1 week equals 7 days. So we just have to go 9 times 7. You guys should know that. That is 63. So 9 weeks equals 63 days. Again, we're just doing all multiplication today. You're using your chart. Remember, make sure you use your chart. Don't try to guess the numbers because then you'll make silly mistakes. Okay, and double check your multiplication. All right, let's see here. I have 4 years. I want to know how many weeks is that? All right, so 4 years, how many weeks? Well, again, 1 year is 52 weeks, so we have 4. So we have to do 52 times 4. Just like that, setting it up vertically. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. We get 208. So 4 years is 208 weeks. Not hard. Okay. So there are a few word problems for you guys to do, and also the ones that I want, and if you read them carefully, you will be fine. Just read them carefully. All right, so one thing I want to go over is using our greater than, less than, or equal to signs. We've done this before, but just remember, in order to compare units of time, you have to be comparing minutes to minutes, hours to hours. You have to make them the same. So you're going to take the larger unit and change it to the smaller unit. So suppose I have 3 hours, and then I also have 117 minutes. Well, in order to compare the hours and the minutes, you have to take the larger unit and change it to the smaller unit, which means we have to change the hour to minutes. 1 hour has 60 minutes and we have 3. So what do we need to do? 60 times 3. So 60 times 3, 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 6 is 18, we get 180. So 3 hours is really 180 minutes, which is greater than 117. So 3 hours is greater than 117 minutes. So remember, you have to take your larger unit and convert it to the smaller unit. Let's do one more. Then you guys could do the Google Sheet in our Google Classroom with the reference sheet. Remember, you could see these numbers. You can't memorize these numbers. You need to have this out. And if you don't want to look it on the computer, copy it onto a sheet of paper or into your notebook. It'll make it a lot easier. Okay, so let's go. Let's say I have 21 days and I have 4 weeks. 21 days and 4 weeks. Okay, well, I know a week is a bigger unit of time than a day because a week is longer than a day. So 1 week equals 7 days. So we have to do 4 times 7. So 4 times 7 equals 28. So that's 28 days. So that means 21 days is less than 4 weeks. So that means Pac-Man's going to eat the bigger number. All right? So again, make sure you use this chart. If I were you, I would take your time and copy it onto a piece of paper so it's easier to use. Read all your problems carefully, and I'll see you when we meet. Bye, guys!